Okay, we need to go click on one of the tabs and click on tabs and surfaces, and then you will go to the surfaces, planar surfaces, current sketch. This is important. You should not choose any edges. Okay, and then okay, then you will save it as Solid. Unfortunately, here, this university, we cannot. I mean, we can save it, but unfortunately, it doesn't work on other software. So we will. This is the Solid. We will use a step AP214, and we will select it here. We'll save it here, replace it. Yep. And you will go to Abacus, for example, and you need to import this part. And so I will always select it on, I will put it on the D, because it's very hard to find it on C. Here, you need to make sure that this one is okay. So here it should be filter, file filter step. We click on this again, okay. You see the file. And then you will go to the assembly and create instance. This one should be independent always. On default it is on independent. And then okay. After assembly, go directly to the mesh. So it should be independent, remember. Mesh, you see some options here. So in the mesh you shouldn't go to these options. Go to the mesh here and then mesh control. Okay, I will click on this, done. You will select quad and this will be free. That's it. So I will try again. Mesh control, and then you select this, and then quad, not quad dominated, free. Okay. And here now we will go to the edges, seed edges. So select this edge and by number, for instance 18, apply. Okay, and then again here, this edge, 18, again here, 18. We can see the mesh by click on here, and then again select the part, and that's it. This mesh is not a very high quality one, so then after that you will go to the jobs. After mesh not optimization, go to the job, and then we will create a job, and then continue. Okay, and then you will write it, write input. Remember the name, job -1s. Yes. Now the next important part, where this file will be saved. You will go to the file and set working directory. You will copy this. You will hold the Windows and R, and yeah, you will just copy and paste. Okay, this is the file. Now you will go to, for example, lsdyna. Is one mistake that people usually do. You shouldn't go to file import, because there is no IMP file here. You need to go to file open, and then you will open the file here. You need to go to others and Abacus input files. This is new working directory. You will press OK, and we can see the meshes and everything. Okay, in software like lsdyna, you will go to control first. You need to delete all of this. Apply. Database also need to be deleted. And then there is a section here, it is called a renumber. Now you can click on renumber. Now it is red. When it is red, it means that it is correct, because this should be always number 1. Okay, now we will close this. You want to reflect this one, we will go to the element tool and then transfer. We will click on the reflect. So the XYZ node, you can just type the origin points of the XYZ nodes points actually. And then here, okay, there is one question always here. I've been always, okay, you select by part, for example, and then we will pick the parts, okay, and we will copy elements. If you don't copy element, this will happen, okay. We'll copy the elements, and you see a beautiful half a circle shape. After that, you need to click on the accept button, and then the next one is the Y direction. The Y is in this direction, so we will select Y, and we will select this part again, reflect, and accept, and done. Now you need to see the you need to go to the up nodes and show the up nodes. These are from each section. You will have it in both sections. You need to merge the up nodes, and if you show the up nodes again here, if you press on this one, you will see nothing, so that's okay. Okay, let us close the Abacus software. We don't need it anymore. No, thanks. So remember, in the Abacus, we need to go to import part, and then we go to the assembly, and then it should be independent. Remember, this one is important. And then again after that, we will go to the mesh, but first we need to the control part and HC, and then you can choose by number, and then you will make sure that you can select the part and mesh that file correctly. After that, you will go to the job and create a job and write the input file. Input file is very important again. And when we want to go and use the lsdyna, you need to open the you need to use the open option from the file, not import. Okay, open option, the second one, and then we'll go to the others and Abacus input files. So simple. You usually need to reflect the parts if you want to have a beautiful mesh, and then you will need to extrude it, which is the second part that I want to teach you. We'll close the SolidWorks 2. For generating a mesh, we choose element and mesh, and then element generation, because we want to generate some elements. So your elements are solids, so we select the third radio options, and it should be dragged. So solid face drag is okay, but let us see the mesh. Okay, so but the question is, this is solid, we want to create solid, but we don't have a solid, so that by solid, so it is a shell. So this is not a shell, this is not the solid, so it should be shell that you want to drag. Let us find it out. So shell drag. Okay, so the thickness is the length or extrusion direction. I will choose it 65 millimeters. And how many elements? 80 elements, or 81. Now the direction should be in the Z direction, so we will also select the direction, get direction, and we can put it here, but I will prefer to choose it here. Create, after selecting the part, create.
节目。